Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to show you a flip through of my Project Life album 2025. We're currently in July and half of the year has passed, and I really cannot believe that we're already this far into the year, and I'm very happy that I have done my Project Life so far every month. And I'm really happy with the result. I'm using the Stories by the Month kit from Ellie Edwards, and it really helps me to keep going. So the first 6 months are now inside of my album, and I wanted to show you a little halftime overview, and at the end of the year I will show you the whole album as a flip through. You can find process videos for every month of this album here on my YouTube channel, and there's also a playlist for my Project Life process videos. So if you want to see how every spread come together, you can just click on the link for the playlist and watch all the videos. So this is my title page, and I used the January Stories by the Month kit for it. I have this Hello 2025 card here, and I used the tags here to just put photos of everyone in my household here. This is kind of my Christmas shooting that I do at home for photos for my December daily. And there's also a group picture of us and a little title. I really love this here that now 24 has come to an end and 25 is beginning. And here are also some photos from New Year's Eve, and I also had a Polaroid camera and took a few Polaroid pictures and just put one here. So now we're really diving into January. This was a title card I made, a little shaker pocket with vellum and the stitching, and you will see that I used my sewing machine a lot because my birthday is in December and I got it for my birthday, so I was really playing around and trying things out, and it's a really fun texture to bring into your album, and it doesn't add a lot of bulk, which is very important to me because I want to fit one whole year inside this album here. I not only used cards from the kit that I got, I also have a few cards in my stash, like this card here and this here, and I really wanted to use some things from my stash and add them here because they are really, you know, white, black and white, so they kind of always fit. And here you can see, you know, packing all the Christmas decorations and putting them away, and here you can see me on my sewing machine. So this is kind of a theme that's now throughout the whole year because I really like my sewing machine and I really use it a lot, not only for scrapbooking. I also started sewing with fabric, so you will see it in other spreads then. And here you can already see there's one thing that I did not fill out, but maybe I will go back, or maybe I will just leave it like that, I'm not sure. So I kind of do my spreads monthly, so I have 2 spreads for each month. Kind of 1 page is 1 week, 4 weeks. It's kind of a little bit of a flowy process here. And on the second spread I always make sure to kind of make another title card, so I always know that this is still January. And here I used my sewing machine again to just create these little tags here that flip up so you can reveal the photo underneath. And also I made here this flip up with the vellum card. Here we have February, and you can always see it because it kind of gets pink. Again, using the title card with the gold foil here, and this time I did not use my sewing machine, but I used it in other places. And usually I do not have a lot of inserts, but we went to a concert, so I had the concert tickets and just made a little pocket using the packaging of my Stories by the Month kit. and also my sewing machine to just sew this little pocket here. And on the back it's also light pink, and I use this 3x4 vellum card with the love gems, and it kind of matched really well, although the concert really was not about love songs. This here is also February, and this time I made a little insert because I had additional photos. And if you look closely, these are little pockets, but they kind of not really work inside of the page protector. So I made little 3x4 pockets with my sewing machine, and there's a photo inside, but you cannot really take it out while it's in the page protector. And I really love to include the vellum cards as a little flip up here, but this only works on the right side of the spread because I just put it here because there's the opening for the pocket, and it really does not work on the left side. So here we have March, and I use my sewing machine again, this time with a zigzag stitch, and I really like the repetition of the same style. And again, I did this kind of title card here, also adding the stitching again. This was also very fun because at first I did not know what to do with these vellum cards here, but then I added a photo, date and a little sticker, and I really like how it turned out here. Then we have April, and this time I just used a little stapler because I wanted to mix things up. And then I just used little die cut circles that were in the kit to just add a little date on the photos. I also used these cards for my stash that I already used in January. And this is a little bit rare, I used stamps for my stash. In this April spread I used a little bit more of these die cut circles, and this time to add a little bit of journaling and context to the photos. This was the first trip of the year that I also documented in my project live. So we went to Rome, and this is a little overview, and I think I will also do a travel album for this trip. So this is just one journaling card and just general information. And I really like how this title card here turned out. So I just cut out the word made from the vellum card and layered it with die cut hearts that were in the kit, and then stitched it in the middle just with one line here. And then I also made a little insert here with a vellum card from the kit and also the packaging from the envelope that the kit came in. And this time I used hand stitching on the border. And then on the second spread of May I also did kind of the same title card, just with the number and not the word May, and other die cut hearts, and I am so in love how this turned out. And for this spread I used a journaling card and cut it apart. It had like 4 columns, like 1, 2, 3 and 4, and I cut them apart and put them on the edge of the photo. So it's kind of now a journaling spot for faux photos and not just one journaling card. And this is now my recent month that I did. It's June, so the 6th month, and the first half is now finished. I again used my sewing machine and layered vellum pieces here, and there were again these cute tags in the kit, and this time I just used them as journaling cards. And here I documented a second trip that we had in June to Amsterdam, as you can see, and also we went to the beach, so I used these cute gold alpha stickers for that. And here you can see also the repeating zigzag stitch that I used on the spread. So this was my little flip through, and I hope you enjoy my process videos, and there will be 6 more coming. So I'm currently waiting for my June Stories by the Month kit, and then I will continue with all my process videos, and I hope you enjoy. See you in the next video. Bye!